Welcome to Out and About on the Recumbents. Let's go. Ride low. Ride recumbent. Hey, good morning. BJ and Joe Ondo out and about on the Recumbents on a very cloudy, chilly day today. It's supposed to eventually be 51, 52, but I don't know. We've got a really dense cloud cover, although it is blowing up a little over Pikes Peak, but sometimes these inversion cloud covers can just kind of sit there like that. It'd be beautiful, you know, on the other side of Pikes Peak, but it's cold and well, maybe not cold, but yeah, it's cold. It's cold and you know, gloomy and gray and you know, all those nasty words. But yeah, so yeah, we're just we're doing what we call our short route today. We're just going up the Vincent Street Bridge, go over to Panera, have lunch. Today will definitely be a hot tea day without any problems whatsoever. And let's see, what is today? The 28th? Yeah, I think so. So we're post-Christmas and heading towards New Year's Day. So hopefully you all have had a really great Christmas, and if you were lucky you got to do a little riding. We didn't do much riding over the Christmas holidays. The days just really weren't very nice here, kind of like today, only even a little colder. Plus two, you know, like everybody else, we do have some family here, so we spent some time with the family. Basically my brother Bob's daughter and son-in-law and his two granddaughters. We got to go over there and spend Christmas Eve with them, and then we did our long hike to the Black Bear Diner on Christmas Day. And that turned out much better. I thought it was supposed to be a day like today, but it was actually sunny all the way up there. It did get like this gray, cloudy, overcast stuff on the way back, but you know, it's not too bad because at least on the way back, it's almost all downhill. So yeah, so right now we're on the southern half of the well, actually, I guess it'd be technically the western half because it goes east to west, west to east of the Templeton Gap Trail, the old part here on the asphalt. Passing on your right. Thank you. Have a good day. But, yeah. This area goes right down by the creek. Like I said, this is our this is what we call our short route when it's kind of chilly, but we've got cabin fever, but so we really want to get out at least a little. Bounce around here. Oh, bounce, 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 bounce. Howdy. Have a good day. That is a very big dog. That is a very big dog. Back view here, we got some geese down in the creek. You know, it's always funny because I always thought that you know, geese and ducks and all that, you know, were strictly, you know, pond and lake, you know, type birds. But howdy, we see a lot of them here in the creek, you know. All right, we're gonna cross over the wonderful cement bridge instead of the old beat up wood bridge it used to be. And this crosses us over Monument Creek and puts us on the Pikes Peak Greenway. And then we'll turn north. Excuse me. These kind of days, boy, they really make me sleepy. They do. They just make me sleepy. But yeah, it's not a big exciting ride or anything, but it's a ride. And any ride's better than no ride at all, that's for sure. But all we can hope is maybe the winds in the upper atmosphere are in better shape than are stronger up there, and they'll push these clouds out, because like I said, there is some blue coming over the mountains, so we could get a little better towards the afternoon. But so far that's not how it's panned out. Usually if we're going to get any sun, it's usually, you know, in the early time, you know, before noon, and then at noon it starts to come in, and then by 2 it's, you know, like it is now, you know, solid gray and quite chilly. Yeah, it's amazing, you know, the difference between you know, what the temperature feels like if you're if you have the sun out. If it's 51 and sunny, it don't feel all that bad, you know. But boy, if it's 51 and cloudy like it is right now, it's chilly. It's flat chilly. Yeah, this part of the trail goes right along Mark Dabbling Boulevard. So most of what I'll try to show you is the creek, because it's definitely better looking than Mark Dabbling Boulevard. Sadly, the homeless population that lives along Monument and Fountain Creek put so much, you know, they just throw their junk in there, you know, so there's just all kinds of stuff in the creek, which is not good. Not good at all. And we've seen a few bicyclists out today. Most of them are on the road over there. They like to, you know, they like to stay on the road because it's higher speed, and then they don't have to you know, put up with old slow farts on trikes like Joe and I, because we don't hurry. The only time you'll see us hurrying is if we get caught in a rainstorm something, or, you know, something like that. Then we'll hurry, but otherwise, nah. Why hurry? Whew. Yeah, I mean to tell you, I could almost use my winter gloves and my more full coverage skull cap, as I call it. Basically, it, you know, than just the ear covers that I have on. Oh, we got some bobble bumps coming up here. You can see how it just bounces you around. Of course, we don't have, as we said before, we don't have front suspension, so it really bumps you around. And then we'll end up going by the skateboard bowl and the BMX track up here. And you poor people have seen this 1,000 times, but you'll just have to enjoy like we do, you know, just to get the ride. Yeah, it's too bad there's a really tall chain link fence on the other side, because it'd be a really good view of Pikes Peak, but all you're gonna see is chain link fence. Well, that, and you know how these GoPros are, they don't have the telephoto capability that a normal camera would have, or like your phone. Your phone will do a bit of telephoto, usually not too much. Well, I tell you, it's amazing what people just throw down, you know. Got a whole bunch of, you know, like condiment cups on the ground, and it's like, why would you just throw them on the ground, you know? What people do. And now we're over here by the BMX track. Passing on your left, thank you. Have a good day.
You too, man.
Yeah, the runners are amazing, man. They're out here no matter what. Howdy? It's a bit of, it's too bad there's so many trees in the way, because kind of neat ice flow over that artificial waterfall. Yeah, if you wonder why sometimes it's you know, my voice kind of fades out, well, I don't have one of the better, well, I actually do have, you know, the better microphone, but I don't have the adapter that works with the GoPro camera. The adapter that came with the kit, it doesn't work with a GoPro camera. So, and that adapter is $60, which I don't have. So, at least not right now. I'm hoping to get it one day, because I really would like to be able to use the mic that, you know, a separate mic, so my voice would not die off, you know, when I point the camera in a little different direction, or, you know, take it away from my face. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, poor Joe had to slow down quickly because the riders aren't doing what they're supposed to do, which is, you know, ride single file. I don't know what it is, you know, they got to ride double file. It's a lot safer if everybody would just ride single file. The trash is, howdy? Some of the trash is getting really bad around here. Well, you know, I mean, howdy? I mean, I understand, you know, it's that time of year, so the, you know, the cleanup crews are, you know, hey, enjoying the holidays with their family and stuff, and since they work for the city, they probably got, you know, almost the whole time off. Joe rang her bell, letting them know that we're coming around the corner. Now, technically, you know, your bell is supposed to be for passing, but we found that in some of these blind corners, if we let people know that we're coming, you know, they'll get into single file mode and make it a little safer for everybody. Yeah, this is where my 3 just absolutely eats Joe's 3 alive. Get mine down to 2 here, and we should be about even. Okay, so now we're up here to the Pikeview Reservoir. Just a water reservoir for the city. And not any fisher people today. Usually there's quite a few. Morning? What? She's a really delicate runner. She literally, you know, runs on her, almost on her toes, you know, almost like a ballerina. All right, now we're going under the Garden of the Gods Road Bridge here. Yeah, we kind of slow down a little bit, take it easy, because there's been more than once we've met people racing up, you know, a couple of guys racing up each other up the side there, and all of a sudden being surprised by 2 trikes, you know. Morning. Yeah, as we've said before, the Pikes Peak Greenway is the main north and south trail through most of the city of Colorado Springs. It starts way south, picks up after the Fountain Regional Trail, and then is the Pikes Peak Greenway all the way through Colorado, most of the way through Colorado Springs up to Woodman Avenue, and then it basically, like I said, goes up here to Woodman, And then at Woodman it turns into the new Santa Fe Trail. And so basically the Fountain Regional Trail is dirt, and the new Santa Fe Trail is dirt. And most of it through Colorado Springs is either concrete or asphalt. There is one dirt portion where the Pikes Peak Greenway divides west side, east side, and on the east side it's dirt, and on the west side it's mostly concrete. And in fact, they're working on it right now, adding more concrete over to Monument Valley Park. That'd be really nice when that part gets done. That'll kind of add a new dimension to being able to do a loop there. But yeah, like I said, you can see, well, I don't know if you can see or not, but there is some more open blue sky up over the peak, but still clouds, and these puppies don't look like they're going to move for us at all today. So yeah, we'll head up to Vincent Street Bridge, and then we'll make our way back to Panera Bread in the Colorado Village. Howdy? Retail Center. No, I'm sorry. That was University, Colorado. Oh well. It's the shopping center. No, University Village, Colorado Retail Center. There we go. Figured it out eventually. And you can jump up to the, we're going to keep going, but if you go up there, then that'll take you up to the retail center. We're going to make a little longer ad of it to go this way. Basically pick up just a little bit of the Cottonwood Creek Trail. Not much. And then pick up the Vincent Frontage Road, as they call it, path over to the Nevada Avenue path, over to the cracked path, as we call it. It's just an old asphalt section that has a lot of cracks on it. Thought I'd give you a little view of the falls there. One of the really big man-made water breaks. I got me a person with a dog coming, so I'm going to slow down here. Give him some room. Hello, good morning. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. And Joe has tootled off on me. She does that sometimes. She'll wait for me eventually. Get down here in the heavy brush. That's the creek way over there. Morning. And yeah, one time over here on this flatter section, they were gonna put in a bunch of the, you know, what they call the tiny homes, and Joe and I were really interested, and then that fell through. Kind of a shame. The bushes are a bit thick here, so it's hard to get pictures of the creek. But yeah, so I'm basically just gonna keep recording until I run out. Because if we do end up extending this, if it warms up for us, we'll probably just you know, head down south, you know, through town, and you know, maybe to America the Beautiful and over to the Mesa Springs Greenway and back over to Monument Valley Park. And so nothing really exciting, that's for sure. But hey, thanks for coming along. We appreciate it. Oh, bike back. Howdy. But it does feel good to get back out on the trike, you know, after quite a few days of, we've put in some good walks. I mean, well, Christmas Day, we walked a little over 7 miles, almost 7 miles, not quite 7 miles, but really close, you know, going up to the Black Bear restaurant. Had a unbelievable breakfast. I mean, we were so stuffed, and we actually had breakfast, ate the other half of it yesterday morning. There was so much breakfast, boy. It's one good thing about the Bear, they feed you, they don't kid around. Little picnic area. Now we're going to be going under I-25. This will be the oh, what is this, like the Recumbents? I think so. I think this is considered the Recumbents Bridge, but it's really Interstate, it actually says Interstate 25 up on the thing. So, but yeah. Oh, we're really fortunate though, because it could be much worse weather-wise, because up in the mountains right now, they're getting nailed. I mean, nailed. You know, they're talking, you know, 1 to 2 feet or more of snow. So we'll take the cold and gray and the no snow any day. Although it would be nice to get, you know, to have a whole day of sunshine. I think tomorrow's supposed to be a little sunnier, and it's supposed to be a little warmer. It's supposed to be, you know, mid-50s. And then I don't know how Monday's gonna look, to be totally honest with you. We got people flying. Howdy. Yeah, it's really strange how they built this this bridge. They built up the off-highway thing, because that's actually a street. Corporate Center Drive is what it's called. But it's weird how they have, you know, that it's blocked off on one, and yet it's open on the other. Okay, we're coming up on the Criterion Bike Shop. Howdy. You want to stop at Criterion? No, we can keep going. So we're not going to stop today. It's a real good shop. It's not a recumbent shop, as I've said before, but they have a lot of bike accessories, you know. And sometimes if you can catch them just right, you can catch them on sale, you know, and that get some good bargains out of them. Howdy. It's interesting, on that fat tire cargo bike, he has his mirrors coming off of his front basket. So I thought he had extra headlights, you know, at first, and I looked at, no, those are actually mirrors. So yeah, we're still on the Greenway, the Pikes Peak Greenway. I have to remember we have more than one Greenway. We have the Pikes Peak Greenway, and then we have the Mesa Springs, howdy, Greenway. So we actually have a couple of Greenways. Passing on your left. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, so we haven't been riding, so I haven't been doing any videos. Tried to stretch out the ones I did before the Christmas holidays. Best I could. And yeah, we all hope you're you know, getting in some rides if you can, and hopefully you got some cool trike accessories for hello, for Christmas gifts. Shout out to Jack and Joanne, because my understanding they're both had some medical stuff being done, and may not be able to do much riding. And a shout out to the clerks. I hope I pronounced that somewhere near right. Probably not, but they have been riding like crazy. I think Karen said that they put on 500 miles last month. You know, that's impressive. They ride a lot, and they're all over the place too. Alabama and Florida, and that's cool. I want to shout out to the Southern Triker. It was good to see you back on the videos. Been quite a while. Yeah, we have a kind of day like you had, just kind of a gray, chilly day. But we're kind of wimping out and not doing the really long ride you did. I'm gonna back off. Oh, morning. Passing on your left. Thank you. Passing on your left. Thank you. Have a good day. It is actually warming up a little. It's not quite as, doesn't have quite the bite that it had 45 minutes ago. So it's good. Very, very good. Howdy. Now we're going to turn onto the Cottonwood Creek Trail. Go down underneath I-25 again. As you can kind of tell, I-25 just kind of bends all over the place. Howdy. And yeah, I-25 just kind of bends all over the place around here. Yeah, we're gonna pass JoJo here because she didn't go to 3 quite fast enough. Passing on your left. Have a good day. Yeah, so now if we were going to continue on the Cottonwood Creek Trail, we'd be taking a left and going over the big metal bridge. But we're not. We're jumping up to the Vincent Frontage Road, because that's Vincent Street up there on top of those all those bricks. So we're going this way. Okay, so now we're on the Vincent Frontage Road Path. Like I said, I like to, if it's all cement, I prefer to call it a path. Although, you know, it doesn't really matter. But I don't know, I just like it that way. And so we'll go over here, and it's pretty funny because right here at that corner where the cars are going by, if you go to the left, you're on Dublin Boulevard. If you go to the right, you're heading to Nevada Avenue. So it's another one of those magical streets here that just turns into a different street at a certain point. But they do have a path, the double wide sidewalk all the way. They actually have a bike lane out there. They had the bike lane before they had the path. So, and then they put the path in, and of course we prefer the path. Now, the one nice thing about the bike lane goes all the way down to Nevada Avenue, where the path actually, once you get to a certain point, it goes down to, it shrinks down to a single wide sidewalk. But we stay on the sidewalk. Got to slow down here because there's a kennel entrance here and a really vicious bump. I mean, man, this is a booger. Yeah, so pretty much the whole video is going to be about us getting to, getting over to Panera. Because you know what it is, man. We ride trikes. We ride to eat and eat to ride. As somebody said about the Colorado Springs Cycling Club, which I used to be a member of, they were a eating club with a cycling disorder. Okay, now we got to cross over to the other side, and this is where it turns from Dublin Boulevard into Nevada Avenue. They were nice and let Joe by. Yeah. So this is still on the path, but it's now the Nevada Avenue path. But like I said, a little ways down here, it turns into a single-sided sidewalk. Of course, now you've got all the car traffic, so you've got a lot of noise. You know, like the old Grinch, you know, all the noise, 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 noise. It's funny though, it seems colder up here. Yeah, it really does. Seems like we dropped a couple of degrees. I don't know if it's the water from the creek, you know, that makes it so so it keeps the temperature up a little bit. Okay, yeah. So like I said, we go from this nice double wide path here onto the single wide sidewalk. Now, the one thing about it is very few people actually walk on this sidewalk, okay? This sidewalk rarely gets used for people walking because nobody likes to be around this much traffic. As you can tell, that's I-25 out there. All the madness. Still, the sun's hitting the peak just right, boy. That's a nice view up there. It's got the whole range. That's more than one peak. The main peak is Pikes Peak, but I think one's called Wheeler Peak, and Another's got a different name, you know, I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, so we're just flying down here. There's a lot of small businesses right through here. Jewelry shops, gun shops, you name it, you know, and apartment complexes. So we do have to be real careful at the entry and exit ways. And they also have some dealerships down here. They have the Harley Davidson dealership down here, and they have the BMW car dealership down here. I'm not even sure if we have a, well, yeah, we do have a BMW dealership, come to think about it. They just, about, I guess 2 years ago now, they put out a whole thing called Power Sports Motorsports. And that may not be the right name, but they're a European motorcycle dealer. They do Yamaha, they do Moto Guzzi, they do no, go ahead, and Triumph, and who else? Ducati. So yes, they cover the entire range of the you know, European motorcycle families, that's for sure. But that they built in down in what they call Motor City, which is several car dealerships. So that's pretty different. Never been in there, would like to go see it just to see it. Now here's the there's a Harley Davidson dealer, Pikes Peak Harley Davidson. Good shop, good people. Our last motorcycle was a Harley Davidson, and absolutely love dealing with them. The only bad thing about Harley is, man, everything that goes on a Harley is expensive, crazily expensive. You know, HD stands for Harley Davidson, also stands for $100, because everything is $100. BMW car dealership here. Yeah, nice stuff. BMWs are my favorite. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's pretty. I don't know which one that is, but boy, that's good looking. Man, that's good looking. That was pretty. I don't know what model. It must be a newer model. But yeah, we're going up here, and we'll go by the University of Colorado Springs, otherwise known as UX to us natives. And that up there is Pinnacle Rock, I think. I think it's either Pinnacle Rock or Pinnacle Peak. But I think it's Pinnacle, no, or I don't know. It might be Pulpit Rock. I think it's Pulpit Rock, actually. There is a Pinnacle Peak, but I think this is, I think that's Pulpit Rock up there. That's in the Ute Valley Park. It's not meant for trikes. It's more, you know, mountain bike, and most of the parks in Colorado Springs, when it comes to bicycling, are you know, mountain bike parks. You know, lots of single track and double track dirt and rocks and rock gardens and boulders to jump off of, and you know, the crazy stuff, you know. So now we go off our sidewalk here onto what we call the cracked trail, because as you can tell, it's definitely cracked. This is just a I think this is actually owned by the university, and they put this in so people could walk over to the new apartments that we went by over by the Harley Davidson dealer, and but they don't take care of it. But it makes it real easy for us to get over to Panera Bread, because we can stay on this side and then go underneath and go right to Panera Bread. We're gonna have to go inside today. It's just a little too chilly to be outside. This is the shopping center I was telling you about right here. Passing on your left. Thank you. One more behind me. Have a good day. That's where we're slowly heading, because that's where down the, it's a big retail center, and we're gonna be heading over to the lower side of it here. That's part of the university up all up there. They got the Int Fine Arts Center, and I think they have their football field. You know, they don't have a stadium yet. They will eventually, I'm sure, but you know, because they're part of CU, you know, which is Colorado University. But they're not as big as CU Boulder, which are the big dogs, you know, the Golden Buffaloes. Go Buffs. And I'm not a big football guy, but hey, go Buffs. I'm really more, I really more vote for the Air Force Academy for football, but I'm not big on football at all. So we're gonna turn here. It's kind of cool, we can go underneath. That's the Colorado University Int Center for the Arts. So that's where they do all their artsy fartsy stuff. That's a medical university over there, you know, part of the university, but it's their medical deal. This is kind of cool. We get to go right under Nevada Avenue. Of course, we've showed this to you guys many times. Yeah, so we are here at the retail center, heading over to Panera Bread, and that's we're gonna lock them up, and go inside, because it is just too chilly to be outside today. It didn't warm up as much as we'd hoped, so got us a walker here we got to let go by. I think I'm about as close as I can get. Okay, we will get back to you. Bye for now. Hey, we're back. All right, I bought a battery pack, you know, one of them battery charging pack things, you know, years ago, and I never really used it till today. Went ahead and recharged the I don't have that much time left, probably about 20 minutes left on the cards, but boy, it charged it up really good. I was down to like 14% battery, and I'm up to like 80 something now, so yeah, so it actually works, so I should be able to do that from now on. Howdy. And yeah, so we had our lunch at Panera Bread and some good hot tea, and just kind of finishing up here on the lower part of the Pikes Peak Trail, on Pikes Peak Greenway, sorry. And we'll end up going over to the other greenway, the Mesa Springs Greenway, and then down to Monument Valley Park. We'll cross over I-25 on the pedestrian bicycle bridge, and yeah, just kind of, it started to warm up a little bit, you know. The sun came out because the clouds thinned out. Now we got these, you know, these thicker clouds coming in again, darn it. Just sort of starting to warm up nicely too, you know. Howdy. Yeah. All right. Howdy. So we're continuing on the Pikes Peak Greenway, and we're going to go over the Pop Cycle Bridge. Yep, that's P-O-P C-Y-C-L-E, Pop Cycle. And this will take us over to the Pikes Peak Greenway. Howdy. Sorry about that. My selfie stick caught my fender as I was trying to pull it over here. So now we're still technically on the Pikes Peak Greenway, but this is the this would be the west side. This is where it splits. The east side is all dirt, and the west side is mostly concrete. And they're working on making it all concrete. Yeah, so like I said, we're just going to stay out for a little while longer because it's not warming up for us much. Clouds are trying to come back in, although it looks like still a little lighter than it was this morning. So we're on the west side of the of Monument Creek, We don't like the east side because, like I said, it's all dirt. And sometimes if it gets wet at all, it kind of turns mucky. And so if we come down this way, we usually stay on this side. Now they don't have this side complete yet, so we'll end up jumping off of this trail and jumping off the greenway and taking Fontanero Road, or Fontanero Street, I guess it is. Fontanero Street over to pick up the Mesa Springs Greenway. And head down to the pedestrian bike bridge over I-25 over to Monument Valley Park. And then we'll decide where we want to go from there. So yeah, so just remember, you know, it's enough to be on your way. It's enough just to cover ground. It's enough to be moving on. BJ and Joe Hondo out and about on the Recumbents on a fairly chilly day in Colorado Springs, Colorado, USA. Oh boy. Okay, we're now on the Mesa Springs Greenway. Sun's come out a little bit more, that's kind of nice. Waiting for Joe here. I don't know exactly where she is. Looks like she's coming over here to get turned. There she comes. There she is. All right. We'll go down here and we'll either call it a day at the park, or maybe we'll go over to work our way over to Good Neighbors Meeting House and grab another hot cup of tea before we get the trikes back to the storage unit, and then take our chilly 1.2 miles walk from the storage unit back to the apartment and hibernate for the rest of the night. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, since I figured out this charging thing I've got, and I can run this a little longer. I'm gonna have to get me a bigger card, because I've only got like about 10 minutes left on the card here, I think. And then I should be able to do a longer video if I want. So that's kind of nice to know, without having to you know, come up with the expense of a second battery, GoPro battery, which still would be a great thing to have. But Yeah, we'll make the official ending at the park. If it holds on that long. Well, like I said, I'm glad you guys could come along. Got a little more sun, but it's just not doing much. And the thermometer that's built into my bike computer is probably, I don't know, between 10 and 15 degrees Fahrenheit to the high side. It will tell you right now that we're probably almost 70 and we're not even close. Passing on your right. Thank you. Yeah, you never know whether they have headphones on or not, you know? Because a lot of the runners use headphones, you know, earbuds or whatever you call the things. So sometimes they can't hear you. Okay, well, we're over here to Uinta Street. So it takes a bit to get always takes a bit to get across Uinta Street. Oh. Gotta come up here and catch the button. Alright, I gotta spin this around. Of course I can't see a thing. It's the only problem is sometimes it's really hard to read this camera. Yeah, try to get this video put together tonight so you guys can see it tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Sunday. Whew. Yeah, so like I said, you know, you guys all have a very happy New Year, New Year's Day, and may 2025 be a really good year for all of us. I hope so. I don't know what's going to happen. Things are pretty much up in the air with a new president and basically, you know, a new government almost. But we can hope that things will work out okay. And, you know, everybody gets to keep what little they've got. Right. Just another one of those really long lights. Okay, and finally, so try to get this Volkswagen not to run over us. Real bad bump. Oh, damn. Okay, back on the trail here. It's still recording, so that's good. kind of amazing. Whee! All right. Yeah. Yeah, we're coming up on the bridge here pretty quick. Just so you know, if we got some new folks, you're welcome. And for our subscribers out there, thank you very much for hanging with us. And if you're new, we'd love to have you as a full-time subscriber. And please like the video, share the video, and subscribe. That would be awesome. Okay, we're getting ready to go over the bridge. Oh, I gotta slow down here a little bit and make this corner. There we go. Whew. Yeah, Mr. Sun, come out. Come out and warm us up a little bit. Okay, well, this is where we're going to end, folks. So, as usual, you guys have a really good day. From BJ and Joe Ondo, out and about on the Recumbents. Till we see you next time, happy trails. Bye.